Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for December 19th through the 25th, Christmas 2022. We're almost to the end of the year. Very excited for the new year energy forecast, which is always posted on YouTube on January 1st. If you haven't gotten your weekly planner from me yet, I do have a handful left. Reach out. I am happy to hook you up. As well, Yoga Nidra is this week. If you need a little relaxation, it's a 1-hour guided meditation this Thursday, December 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join me in person at Dundas Yoga and Fitness. It's pay what you can, or you can register to join online through Zoom, and you can do that through my website. The card deck this week. So I always give you guys 2 decks of cards to choose from on Instagram in the stories to vote for the card of the week, the card deck that we use for the card pull every day. And I was really drawn to the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, and you guys didn't pick it, and I was so surprised. So we're using it for our weekly Oracle card reading. This deck is one that pops up often when it comes to abundance and manifestation and big energy, and there's so much of that right now, so it had to get used. So the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins Oracle card deck, and of course we are going to draw 3 cards to let us know what the energy is for this coming week. And even when I started to shuffle this before, because I always give the cards a really good shuffle before we get started, it was like the deck was sticky and things were like popping up. It was crazy. So I'm excited to see what comes out. This one is card number 3. So let's see what they have to say. Pay attention is our first card. Notice repetitive signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. We always joke that when we get 2 cards the same in a week in the pick a card, or this theme that is coming through the pick a card and the weekly Oracle card reading, like, we need to pay attention to it. There is a lot of things that the universe has been asking us to pay attention to lately, releasing the things that no longer serve us, really get connected to the universe. Those are 2 of the big ones that are reoccurring themes that keep popping up. But in general, the universe is saying pay attention. When we slow down, we're present, we're listening, there's so much more that comes at us. That's when I do my best work. When I'm in those moments of being really present, the messages come through so strong that I know exactly where I'm headed and what I need to do next. So ask yourself if you're being present. Are you paying attention to what's happening around you, or are you just kind of stuttering through life? Getting present this week will really help you to understand the next steps on your path. Card number 2. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Our heart's desire is definitely the energy that the universe is pushing us towards, and 2023 is very much about this heart-centered energy. Not that that's not what we have been moving into that and really embracing that over this last year, 2 years, depending on who you are, moving into this more heart-centered way of being. In 2023, if you haven't embraced this already, know that things might get difficult for you. If you haven't embraced moving from your heart center, the universe is going to start giving you the lessons, and they're going to start getting bigger and bolder if you're not paying attention to them. It is the time to really live a life that feels good for ourselves, that makes us feel like we're walking a path that gives us joy and happiness, and that we are set in a direction that feels good. And I totally recognize that we have to do things because we need to, paycheck job, or, being in a certain place. But can you do it with an open heart? Versus going in and being like, oh my God, I have to be here again today. Can you choose to move into it with an open heart? Or can you choose to find another paycheck job that fills your cup a little bit better? We have options, we have choices in life. So make sure that you are really stepping into those right now and being aware of those. Pay attention. It's important. Our last card this week is Synchronicity. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. So this one just double backs to this first card of pay attention. The universe is so good at giving us signs, symbols, and messages. They are there and willing and will talk to us when we have that openness. And even more so when we ask for that help. Divine law indicates that those on the other side cannot interfere in our lives. So by asking for help, it allows them to step in and be able to give you more of those things, those synchronicities, those repeating cards or repeating themes or messages, being able to really listen to your own spirit, your own soul, your own body, and being able to be connected to where it is that you need to travel to, what it is that you need to do to create this dream life that you have always wanted. The energy is super big right now as we're really transitioning into a new energy in 2023, and the download of that will feel uncomfortable, but at the same time, it will feel so expansive. The energy is so big, so expansive. It is so full that it is one that when you step into it, things will begin to happen. So be aware of where your energy is, where your thoughts are. If you are not focusing on what you want, you are focusing on things you don't, and that's what's going to come to you. I love it. Worry is a prayer for things that you do not want. So why are you putting that prayer out to the universe? Stressing about things you do not want is putting a prayer out to the universe for things you do not want. So can we put a prayer out to the universe for things that we do want? Take time this week or even just over the holidays to really look at where you are and where you want to go and how you want to get there. And yeah, the universe's plan isn't always the same as our plan, but at least when you have an idea of where you want to go, you'll know that you need to celebrate because you've gotten there. Thank you so much for being here on my journey. I'm so, so grateful. Know that the doors to Divine Map are back open again, and there's been a lot of changes in there. You have a lot more access to me, special access to readings that are only done in there, personal readings that will be popping up in there, mentoring, a lot of one-on-one time with me for a very low price. So check that out on my website, the Divine Map membership. Doors will be open till mid-January, before I run away on vacation for my anniversary. So get in before the doors close again. I'm so grateful for you being here on my journey, for watching these. Again, if you can share a little energy and share this, it costs nothing, but it is a huge exchange of energy for me, and I would be so incredibly grateful for that. So share it in your social media or share it with someone that just needs to hear it today. That is huge as well. From my heart and soul to yours, have an amazing week and a very Merry Christmas for those who celebrate. Bye now.